This shape is primeval, part of the landscape, and just as a caveman got the jitters when he saw the outline of a saber-toothed tiger, I'm pre-programmed to start shaking when I see this. So, which member of the 911 species is prowling around our track?
This is the GT3, a Porsche that offers you less, so it can give you so much more. It's been stripped of all creature comfort, so there's no sat-nav, there's no air conditioning, less soundproofing, even the carpets are thinner. No fancy leather seats in the front, and no seats at all in the back. And it's all in the name of saving weight. It makes no apologies for what it is. So if you want a comfy ride, get another car. If you want to be cool on a hot day, get another car. If you want height adjustment on the seats, which I don't, get another car.
But what they've left behind is good stuff. For instance, look at the brakes. The calipers are yellow, not the usual Porsche red, and they signify something important. The discs are ceramic. Sounds like pottery, but it means they can cope with enormous punishment without overheating and fading.
And then there's the engine. Oh yes, the engine. It's hand-built from exotic materials like titanium, and it's probably the most important part of the car, which is good because it costs 40 grand. Shame, then, that you can't really see it. It's in here somewhere, behind this old washing machine. And it staggers me when I think where it is, still hanging out over the edge at the back. Now, technically, that's just wrong. It's like building a pyramid with the pointy bit at the bottom. It was a daft idea when they first did it 40 years ago, and on paper, it still is today. That should be rubbish.
It should be up to the usual old 911 tricks. All that weight at the back, swinging round like a big pendulum, ready to punish you the first time you run out of straight road. And talent.
So you'd think that over the years they'd try and inch the engine forwards.
Sir, look at our lovely new headlamps.
Meanwhile, the engine's coming towards the front, but no. German engineers don't do U-turns, so it's still out there at the back.
Wherever it is, though, what an engine.
And the figures speak for themselves. 0 to 60, 4.5 seconds. Top speed, 190.
And for once, it's not scary using all that power.
In the bad old days, to try and counter the handling problems, Porsche tried crude Heath Robinson measures. They stuffed the front bumper with lead to try and balance it.
But none of it worked. In the 70s and 80s, the 911 was the Grim Reaper's company car. Huge crowds would gather at roundabouts to watch fat stockbrokers climb trees in their Porsches.
Nowadays, though, they're a little more scientific. They've mastered the suspension and honed and polished their car until they're left with this magnificent creation. This is an amazing machine. You can put it where you want it and then hold it in huge slides. Don't worry, I'm not the drift god. Look, I'm going sideways. Look at that! At the wrong end, yeah. So what? Sure, it's a flaw, but it's a flaw like Cindy Crawford's mole, J-Lo's enormous buttocks. It's become its defining feature. It's the whole point of the car.